Hello, welcome back. I'm Glenn. This is the last lesson of week 9. During this lesson, we're going to talk about some useful transition expressions to achieve coherence in cause and effect essays. Finally, we're going to briefly summarize what we've learned in week 9. Now, you see two lists of words and expressions. The red list is about transitional expressions indicating causes. The green list is about transitional expressions indicating effects. Most of them are quite familiar, aren't they? We'll focus on some of the expressions. Look at the red list first. Because of, due to, and owing to are interchangeable. They are followed by noun phrases. Because, since, and for all introduce reasons, and they are used to link clauses in a sentence. Then let's move to the green list. Here, as a consequence and as a result are the same in usage. Resulting in is followed by a noun phrase, which is also an effect. Accordingly, consequently, therefore, thereby, and thus. These verbs all introduce effects, and they are usually used at the beginning of a sentence. Now, let's work on an exercise. Read the sample essay again. The biological and environmental causes of shyness. The article we talked about last time. And identify and circle the transition expressions used to introduce causes and effects in it. I strongly suggest that you take a pause and spend 5 minutes doing the exercise before coming back to the video. Have you finished the exercise? It's not difficult to find all the transition expressions for causes and effects in the essay, is it? Let's look at it together now. This is paragraph 1. How many transition expressions have you found? I've got 5. 4 indicates a cause, different from because. This word is often used in the middle of a sentence to link two clauses, and a comma is usually added before it. As is also a word to introduce a cause. The word cause definitely is about a cause. Result from is a verb phrase we frequently use to introduce both effects and causes. For example, in the sentence, X results from Y, X is the effect and Y is the cause. However, there is another expression, result in, which means exactly the opposite. The last word is factor, which refers to a cause too. Now, paragraph 2. Have you found any? I haven't. But I have found other types of transition, like indeed, in fact, such as, furthermore, etc. Okay, let's move on to paragraph 3 and paragraph 4. In these two paragraphs, environmental cause is used twice. Another factor also indicates a cause. The conjunction because introduces a reason or cause. Here in paragraph 5, we see environmental cause again, and we find two verb phrases, account for and is attributed to. Both phrases introduce effects and causes at the same time. Account for goes after the cause and is followed by the effect. In other words, the idea before it is the cause and the idea after it is the effect. But is attributed to goes after effect and is followed by the cause. So in this case, failure is the effect while the individual is the cause. The last word is therefore, which obviously indicates effect. Now, look at paragraph 6. There are quite a few transitional expressions for causes and effects. Play a role and because both are about causes. As a result, therefore, and eventually all indicate effects. The rest introduce both causes and effects, including result in part from and as a result of. Pay attention to in part, in result in part from. Do you remember what I said about qualifying a cause-effect by using words like possibly? In part here can serve the same function, meaning that the situation is rather complicated and the cause to be introduced is not the sole of or complete cause. This is the last paragraph, conclusion. It is easy to find two transition expressions here, cause and as a result of. The second one introduces both the cause and effect. Now, let's make a complete list of the transition expressions for causes and effects found according to the order of appearance in a sample essay. This is what we've got. Let's classify them into three groups: causes, effects, and both causes and effects. The red box is for expressions indicating causes, the yellow box, effects, and the blue box, both causes and effects. We can do a little math here. There are 12 red boxes, 4 yellow boxes, and 6 blue boxes. How do you interpret the numbers? It's rather clear that the expressions about causes are much more than the other two categories. Why so? Think about the main idea of the essay, the biological and environmental causes of shyness. It's a cause essay. No wonder most of the transition expressions are about causes. Okay, now we've talked so much about cause and effect essays. Before calling it a day, we can sum up what we've learned. First, we've learned what causes are and what effects are. A cause is the reason why something happened or is happening. One effect is a change as a result of something that happened or is happening. Second, we've learned what a cause-effect essay is. A cause and effect essay is a piece of writing that mainly explains causes or effects or both causes and effects. Third, we've learned the organization pattern used for these essays. Cause and effect essays can be organized in two ways. The first is the block organization pattern, and the second is the chain organization pattern. The chain organization pattern is used when causes or effects are linked directly in a sequence, with one leading to another and another. However, the block organization is for causes effects which are not linked directly. Besides, we've learned how to achieve coherence in cause and effect essays by using appropriate transitional expressions. Some expressions are used to introduce causes only, some are used to introduce effects only, and others are used to introduce both causes and effects, such as result from, result in, account for, and is attributed to. Hope all these ideas will be helpful in your own English writing. That's all for this lesson. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you again next week.